Usually, I ask friends around if they know anybody that should invest in. But then I was forwarded your details, Anthony, and from that point, you explained me your process, how you guys work. You basically asked me a lot of questions, what I'm looking for, what kind of property, and from that point, you send out few options in a couple of weeks. So from that point, yeah, we were chatting back and forth, and you finally came up with a good option that I was really looking for. But first thing first, I want to make sure that I get to access the best project in the market, because most of the time you get pretty basic projects, the very little investment. I wanted to get something which is of the range. At the same time, it has a potential to get great investment. So that's something I was hoping to get from you guys. So I basically end up going with a land and house package, basically 6-story house, 4-bedroom, 2 living spaces in the house. For me, I always believe in having like a house that you own rather than having any townhouse or any shared assets. Personally, I always look for land house packages where I have a full control over it. And with this particular house, I have worked with the same builder that you guys work with. So I had that trust factor that they build pretty decent houses. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I ended up with this asset, because the land looked pretty promising and it was being built by homes. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. As soon as I booked introductory call, we jumped on Zoom call. Anthony asked me a lot of questions on what are my goals, how soon I want to do it, what kind of property I'm looking for. So based on that, he came up with some options immediately. And then, but I wasn't happy with the options at that point. And then he came up with a new option which sounded pretty promising to me. And from that point, he was very clear on what were the next steps. For example, I have to pay initial fund just to hold the land house package. And from that point, he basically said, look, from this point, this particular lot is held for you and you will see all the contracts and stuff. So after that, the process was straightforward. I was sent all the legal stuff and I signed the documents, paid the deposits. I think the process was pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think there were not anything that went wrong when dealing with this sort of transactions. Things can go wrong. Pretty much it all went smoothly, apart from one thing where, the house and land package, how the land was going to settle later in February, but they end up selling earlier. Again, those sort of things are not under your control anyway, but you gave me some notice that, hey, land is about to settle, so I had to get my finance in line. So that's the only thing that I thought did not go as per plan, but the rest of things pretty much straightforward. Just have an introductory call, and there is no string attached. Discuss what you're looking for and see if these guys can help you. There's no way just holding and just making assumptions. Just jump on a call. I'm sure these guys can help you out.